We begin by installing a service kit into the Multi-Pro. Service kit will include 2 tubs of lubricant. The first tub will completely fill the front half of your gas-powered push driver. The second tub can be either A, used to fill the back side if you're doing a full overhaul, or B, can be used to add lubricant to the system as needed, as the system is not 100% sealed and you will lose minute amounts from time to time. Using the first tub of lubricant, you'll grab one of the 2 piston hammer O-rings and lube the O-ring groove. Place the O-ring into its groove and lubricate. If your piston assembly does have slight scarring on the one side, at this time you'll want to make sure it is located on the left side from the operator's position to make sure wear points are continued through the life of your tool. Next, we will grab the hammer and the hammer O-ring, lubricating the hammer O-ring groove and inserting the O-ring. Once you've installed the hammer, you can push it up until the connecting rod assembly is midway in the crankcase. Now we will move to the lower body. Grab the anvil and anvil O-ring. You will fill the anvil O-ring groove with lubricant. Install your O-ring. Placing it in the sleeve. Now you'll want to pick your lower body up. Putting down force with both thumbs, you want to push the anvil down to its lowest point. Next, you'll grab your anvil O-ring cup and your large retainer O-rings. Place your anvil O-ring cup into the sleeve, making sure that it sits flush with the top of the sleeve. You'll place your first large retainer O-ring inside of the anvil O-ring cup and get your large retainer. The large retainer does have a larger radius on one side compared to the other side, and you will want to make sure that is located correctly. In the Multi-Pro model, the large radius will face upwards. Refer to our large retainer location video for proper installation of the large retainer. You will lubricate your second large retainer O-ring and place it inside of the cup. Now you'll get your anvil O-ring retainer. The anvil O-ring retainer is located one direction. The small diameter will face upwards. The larger diameter will face downwards. The large diameter will actually fit on top of the O-ring. If it is placed upside down, it will be loose and sloppy. After you've installed the anvil O-ring retainer, it's time to install the last 2 O-rings, the crankcase O-ring cover. You will not install the crankcase yet, you will set aside. Using the master chuck tube, you will place the lower body assembly on it, so that way the sleeve is located down. Now you'll remove the adhesive material from both sides from the gasket. You'll place one side down, making sure to line up the holes and that the gasket is square. Removing the second side of the adhesive backing, you will take the sleeve O-ring, lightly lubricate it, and place it around the sleeve. pushing it down so that the gasket adhesive material holds it in place. That will conclude the installation of the O-rings in your gas-powered post driver.